that you purchase with a credit card will receive in time for Christmas gift giving at no extra charge. We're going to start this 2-hour show of last minute jewelry gifts with one of my favorite categories of jewelry here at QVC and QVC2, and that happens to be silver. This, however, is ultra-fine silver. So you might look at it and say, well, it just looks like a sterling silver bracelet. It's actually more than that. And what we have for you in ultra-fine silver is jewelry that is made in Italy, but what sets it apart is that instead of it being classified as sterling silver, where it would be 925 parts pure, and then 75 parts of that, it adds up to 1,000, 75 parts of that would be other alloys to give silver its strength. When we talk about ultrafine silver, there's actually 950 parts pure silver, as opposed to 925 in sterling. So there's more purity to ultrafine silver, but some of the other benefits of ultrafine silver are that it's nickel free. And nickel is often the ingredient that's used in jewelry that can cause some sensitivity on people. Maybe you've noticed that your skin discolors when you wear certain metals, at the ear, around the wrist, when, under your skin when you're wearing a ring. A lot of times that's caused from sensitivity to nickel. Well, the nice thing about ultrafine silver is that it is nickel free. And then the other great benefit of ultrafine silver, something you may not have seen out there, we're very proud to carry it here at QVC, and you really won't find it anywhere else in the marketplace, is that it is more tarnish resistant, interestingly enough, than sterling. So you have silver that's going to stay brighter and more luminous and shiny and reflective longer without the maintenance. You have something that is nickel free. You have something that is higher purity, and you have something that when you see it on your skin, it just gleams. It has such a pretty look to it. I've layered it next to a piece from our J by John Hardy collection that I just wear all the time. But just so you can see, you can layer it with pieces, you can wear it on its own. The other key thing with this piece, outside of the whole ultrafine story, which is pretty nice when you're giving this as a gift, right? Something made in Italy, beautiful tarnish resistance, a little bit more pure than sterling silver, no worries for sensitivity. But how about the fact that this bracelet is solid? It's weighty. This is not looks great on the wrist, but when you put it in your hand is light as air. That is not what this piece is. This has a lot of weight to it. It has a lot of heft to it. It is the importance of solid with a bangle means that you're not going to be having to worry about this denting very easily. It's not going to collapse on itself. So I think that that's very important for you to keep in mind. So I think it's a really nice piece when you're thinking about holiday gift giving to consider this particular item. So it is item number J63062. Here are those gram weights just to give you an idea on when I say it's solid, what that really means. So for a small bracelet, it is going to weigh in at 34 grams. Wow, that's a lot, right? Then you're getting your average size, which is 36.5 grams. You have your large size, which is 39.5 grams. And the width on this is about 1/4 inch wide. So it is a bangle bracelet that not only feels substantial, but as you're wearing this on your wrist, it looks substantial too. There are a lot of pieces of jewelry that a woman can select for her wardrobe. If you had to really simplify it, down to those key pieces that you could rely on day in and day out. I mean, there's a couple that come to mind, right? A great pearl stud earring. We happen to have that coming up a little bit later on. A great bracelet, that one go-to that looks good next to a watch, that looks good with layered with other things, maybe looks good just by itself on those days you're keeping it simple. That's what this bracelet is. From our ultrafine collection, again, when you see ultrafine jewelry, you should know it's all been crafted by the finest craftspeople in Italy. When you see ultrafine silver, you should understand it's more pure silver. It is tarnish resistant. It is nickel free. And here, to be able to get that last minute gift, guaranteed delivery, no extra charge, in time for holiday gift giving, to be able to have this for your daughter or your granddaughter. You've been looking for a great piece of jewelry for your mom and you just haven't found it yet. Why not give her a gorgeous, solid silver bangle bracelet? The size is right. It is not too small, but it's also not too heavy. It's not too hefty. It's not too bulky. It looks like that classic. It's almost the equivalent of what a little black dress would be in your jewelry wardrobe, because you will be able to wear it with so many different things. It will be just as at home with blue jeans and t-shirts and your more casual wear, as it will look beautiful and sleek and clean and modern if you're dressed in a pantsuit like I have on tonight, a favorite dress. With the holidays coming up, maybe it's a little sparkly sweater that you're wearing, and then you have this great silver bracelet to go right along with it. And again, you're going to love the brightness, the gleam of how that ultrafine silver reflects, which is so beautiful. The fact that it is tarnish resistant, so you're not going to have high maintenance with it every time you reach into your jewelry box to bring it out. You're not going to have to spend a lot of time polishing it. You'll find that it actually wears longer, shinier, prettier than probably a lot of your sterling pieces might. So just an update for you on where we are with this piece. If you're interested in our small, which I would say would fit those of you who wear a 6.5 to 6 3/4 inch bracelet, I only have 3 dozen left. If you want the large, I only have a few more than that available. The large for those of you wearing normally that 8 to 8 1/4 inch bracelet. So do stay on the line if you're dialing in. If you'd like to order with an operator, it's 1-800-500-7590. You're watching QVC2. This is last minute jewelry gift ideas, and we have a lot of them. So if an ultrafine solid silver bracelet isn't right for the person on your list, how about a little pop